Alright, this is Tyler Frericks, October 8th, 2016. This is actually the day that me and Natalie and Alicia went to the pagoda in Norfolk. That was Alicia's idea. It was a pretty rough day for me, but Natalie made it better. That was It was a pretty rough day. I lost a lot of people I cared about because they wanted to be assholes. This is the racist post. Share if you think the serviceman should punch him in the throat. That's Colin Kaepernick. No offense, but that dude's a fucking hero, alright? He stands up for human rights. I can respect that. He kneels for human rights. Why is that? Well, it's because there's a lot of people in the United States who don't have human rights. Basic human rights. Oh, there's Rebecca. She likes a lot of his stuff. I like her. She's alright. I type, these men are heroes. I think they should punch the servicemen in the throat. I'm glad you don't have to live the hell that minorities go through every day. You were a white kid with every advantage, and I know you worked, but you worked for things you get to keep. I see with my own two eyes how minorities are treated while you hardly ever even see a minority. That's no excuse for wanting the oppressed to be physically harmed for exercising their rights, or for hating advantaged minorities for standing up for their families. The national anthem is not mandatory. If it were, it means there is no such thing as freedom. Now there's a couple that were before that. It says 76 comments. It looks like there's a bunch of people who aren't on here. We probably won't find Miss Jeri's comments. We probably won't find Lana or Amanda's comments because they have me blocked. But they were really the biggest pain in the ass here. I would give my life for every person in your family, but you really are an ignorant, spoiled white kid. I'd give my life to have every American soldier home with their families where they belong. I'd give my life to have minorities treated the way you are when you walk down the street. Test me on this. Now, this is, by the time that I responded on it, there was already quite a few on there, but these are all in response to other people who are posting, and those other people currently have me blocked because we don't get along. Why don't we get along? Well, because of shit like this. I typed, I helped them move 7 times. We worked together. When my teeth were going to kill me, his family saved my life. But we worked together. Donnie and Miss Jeri and Tyler and Miss Jenny and Uncle Mike were all good to me in a way my family never was. But they worked together as a family. Many people don't have that. Minorities don't get to just walk down the street without fear. I see how they are treated, and I'm not talking about on Facebook or the news. Tyler is a good person, his whole family are, but that's no excuse for this type of racism, and it is racism. Tyler typed, racism, my ass, Schwartz, you have no clue why I even posted this post. See, that's what pissed me off. People throw things out of proportion without even thinking about why that person did post that post. You just jump to hasty conclusions. I could give a shit less what you think about it. You didn't post it, I did. Well, that's cool. Amy Valkyrie typed, don't worry kid, you're not a racist, you're just a violent fascist piece of shit. Go Valkyrie! Absolutely. I told you she exists. I replied to her, I don't like that my friends who Tyler doesn't know get to post on this. Tyler is a good man. If you were stranded on the side of the road, he'd help you out. I don't agree with the post, but his perspective is based on his life and his experiences. He did not experience the things we did, so his perspective is different. But he's decidedly not a piece of shit. He just has not lived the same life or know the same people we do. There are very few people I have more respect for than Tyler, which is why it hurt me to read it. But know that he has literally given me the shirt off his back. And that's true. That is true. I've also literally given the shirt off of mine. She typed, okay, piece of shit might be harsh, but people who incite violence against others who think differently than themselves are not the type whose shirt I would be caught wearing. I like that. I really did. Now this is some Jessica lady. Talking to someone who don't know and calling them a racist piece of shit when he does have a right to post whatever he wants makes you an even bigger piece of shit for not putting your foot in your mouth. Tyler is not racist or violent. Well, he wants a black man to be punched in the throat for not standing for the national anthem. I'd say that's violent. And the fact that you all say, oh, they have a constitutional right, well, so do we, you stupid people. If they can kneel, we can post. Absolutely you can post. But why post in public and then complain when people have their own opinions? Especially when they're supposed to be friends. She typed, and I can comment. Don't you want to punch me in my throat? Actually, after the way you talk to Tyler, I'd love to do more than just punch you in the throat, but don't get mad because you asked. By the way, I called your boy a fascist, not a racist. Do you know the difference? I didn't think so. Here's the thing about Amy. Amy is smarter than Tyler. Tyler is a redneck. He's a nice redneck, but he's a redneck. And this girl here is just dumb as a fucking stump. I'm talking to all of you as a group. Ah, I see how it is. But sorry I didn't make my words easy for you to read. Well, actually Amy was right, and you were wrong, Miss Jessica. And honey, you said a lot of dumb shit. Sorry I can't keep up the ignorance level. Obviously I'm not as skilled as all of you. Now, mind you, that the most fucked up shit being typed on this is by Miss Jeri and Lana and Amanda, who all have me blocked currently, so you won't see their stuff here. Violence should never be encouraged or condoned. These people are exercising the rights guaranteed them by our Constitution. If you deny their right to peacefully protest, then you disrespect the men and women who fought for their right to do so. Very good. I agree with you, Mr. Eric. Tyler, I love you. I'm sorry I posted here. I should have sent a message telling you how I felt. Amy sticks up for a lot of people. She knows a life you don't have to see, and I am so glad for this. She is a loving and caring person. I can assure you of this. Now, you see that? I have stuck up for both Amy and Tyler. And Tyler is going to continue being a little bitch. Wow, Tyler is no way ignorant. The person who talked down on him, though, I'm questioning, because obviously you just saw what you wanted to. Tyler Frericks, thank you for working very hard every day so the black kids don't have to. See, more racism. Can you imagine that? Racist people. Thanks for working very hard every day so the black kids don't have to. See, I had to read that twice. If that's the way people want to put it, call me racist if you want, because I speak the truth. I didn't come from a fixed family. Well, obviously not. If your parents were fixed, they wouldn't have had any kids. So this white girl didn't get the advantage. Oh, you certainly did. I worked hard from a poor family and made my life the way it is now. Regardless of color, I worked my butt off as a U.S. citizen like we all should. See? That right there is called, what do we call that? Is that white pride? No, that is white privileged. I typed, yeah, that's racist. Ignorant is the right word too. If it's not okay to punch a soldier in the throat for his beliefs, it's not okay to punch a minority in the throat for his beliefs. The black comment is just as bad as the welfare jokes, so yes, you are a racist. Here's Tyler, about to be a butthurt little bitch. Wow, Schwartzy, the fact that you called me a racist makes you ignorant for being such an asshole. You have totally changed from the Schwartzy we once knew into this user who visits only when he wants to, not just so we can see him, but so he can get what he wants, and you can't tell me that ain't the truth. Well, here's the thing. I lived in Boulder. I went there to get my teeth yanked out because I had a temperature of 105 and it almost killed me. But if you notice, at the very beginning of this, when I started reading it, well, I was a lot nicer. Now, here he is being a complete and total douchebagger. You have totally changed from the Schwartzy we once knew. Actually, I defended you on this, Tyler, but you didn't read that part, did you, you little bitch? Where was I at? So he can see him, but so he can get what he wants, and you can't tell me that ain't the truth, because we all remember what happened last time. Yeah, I got my teeth inked out, thank goodness. And it took them almost 2 months to get that all taken care of, or a month and a half. But I also got a job, which was nice. You have your beliefs and I have mine, and if I was that serviceman, I would have bitch slapped the fuck out of that dude for being so disrespectful to the service men and women who risk their lives every day so they can be disrespectful like that and play football. So fuck off and go bother someone else who actually gives a shit about your rude and disrespectful comment. P.S. I hope your mouth is better, you whiny little fucker. My mouth is better, I have no teeth. Should I hit the like button there? I think that would be antagonistic. I'm not going to make fun of him for not being very decent at the whole spelling thing. What's a Wemon? And yeah, see, that right there is more violence, more inciting to violence. Yes, if you as a serviceman are going to punch a minority in the throat because they don't stand for the national anthem, keep in mind that he's not required to. There is no law requiring him to do so, especially in a nation that does not respect him or his skin color. In my personal opinion, Colin Kaepernick is a fucking hero. I try. Tyler, I love you no matter what. Minorities risk their lives every day just for being alive. You're the one here being violent and promoting violence. You're the one who changed. When I saw this, I thought, this is the Tyler I know. But apparently you don't get that. You're promoting a hate crime for a person who is sticking up for people in America who aren't treated as well as you are. I will never hate you, but I'm not going to pretend it's okay to harm people who are sticking up for people who are harmed for their skin color. Tyler typed, a hate crime, Schwartzy. You obviously don't understand why I even posted this. It isn't about the color of your akin, it's about respect, and obviously the guy kneeling has none. Fuck you, you little bitch. The police have no fucking respect. The government has no fucking respect. And any fucking idiot who's gonna go to a foreign country and kill foreign children and tell me he did it for my fucking freedom can suck my balls. Anyway, especially for servicemen and women. And you obviously want to make this about something totally different, so for that I am done talking to you because this is bullshit. A hate crime, you are out of your goddamn Schwartzy. You obviously forgot who I am. No, I didn't. If you are going to punch someone in the throat because they are doing the right thing by defending minorities and their rights, then yeah, Colin Kaepernick is the serviceman. Colin Kaepernick is the soldier. Colin Kaepernick is the one fighting for the Constitution, not that dude that you wanted to have punch him in the throat. And if you want to punch him in the throat because he is fighting for our constitutional rights, yes, our constitutional rights, you can suck my balls, Tyler. I didn't forget who you are. You're a mouthy little fucker, but you're funny as shit. I typed, he is kneeling because millions of Americans aren't treated like people, and the majority pretend it's okay, including you. He isn't disrespecting American servicemen. He is protesting the treatment of minorities. If him getting paid means he cannot do this, then American servicemen should not get paid either. Our rights aren't threatened abroad, they're threatened here. The soldiers aren't sticking up for our rights, neither are you. I get paid nothing to defend our rights. That includes your rights, and I still do. Who's this Andrew Butcher dude? Holy debate, can we all just agree that Colin and the Niners suck? Well, no. I like Colin Kaepernick. He's a human rights activist. He's kneeling for Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter. And I agree with that. All lives do matter. Remember that there are black servicemen too. That's right. There are black servicemen. Does that make what's happening to black people in America okay? Does that make the legal system and how it treats minorities okay? No, it fucking doesn't. There were black men in the KKK in Colorado. By the way, I'll look up that article next and show it to you. Or are you just kneeling against the white servicemen? This just shows who reads things thoroughly, which no one has. If you would have read my comment, I said that's the way you want to put it. It was your choice to assume racism. That's because it's fucking racist. If more people had more of an open mind, these comments wouldn't even exist right now. How about instead of being mad at Tyler, and I wasn't mad at Tyler, I was disappointed. And then he started turning into a butthurt little bitch. At that point, yeah, I was pretty angry at him. How about instead of being mad at Tyler, you go to the person who created it in the first place, since they're the ones who put that post on Facebook in the first place, instead of trying to put down your friends or family. Well, I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but he was the one putting me down. Life is grand with your head in the sand unless you're afraid of the dark, and I've got a plan starring Iron Man with me instead of Tony Stark. If you want to make a real difference, you need to go to the leader, not the public. Well, who's the leader in this particular case, or does she mean dealer? I'm just saying this whole black lives, white lives, and lives thing is bullshit for everyone.